Hey there, Jaguars. Today we're doing a chicken tender review. These are just some basic Purdue Buffalo-style chicken tenders. They're already fried. They came frozen. We heated them up in the oven, and now we'll see how they are. Oh gosh, they're really hot.
They're not too hot.
Do not eat them right out of the oven. Learn from our mistakes. They're pretty good though, flavor-wise, don't you think?
I think so. I think you just have a weak tongue.
So, flavor-wise, I gotta be honest, I'm not getting that much buffalo. My buffalo meter, it's pretty low. We're at like a 4 buffalo.
If by 4 buffalo it's out of 4, it's really buffalo to me. Are we eating the same thing?
I don't know. Okay, let me try one with a bit more crust on it. The flavor is good though.
Yes.
Like really strong, savory flavor. Mm-hmm. Chicken's super tender. It's good. There's definitely some spice.
Yes.
In every bite. Just part of me wishes the crust was a bit crispier. What do you think?
Mm-hmm. I agree with you on that part.
So overall, good flavor, pretty good spice, but yeah, I'm lacking that crisp. That's something I always look for. Chicken nuggets. Mm-hmm. If it has good crust, it's a winner. So what would you rank this out of 10?
I would definitely give it an 8.
An 8? I was thinking maybe a 7, because I really do miss that crust. But the flavor is really nice. Mm-hmm. So let's talk something that's really been on my mind ever since I've been in charge of my own food lately, and that is value for money. So this bag, we got, what is that, 8 large tenders, and then some smaller tenders for, what was it, $8, mm-hmm. 13 tenders total. So that's actually pretty good, I think. That's what, about $2 per tender?
Yeah, $2.30, I believe.
Real quick, hi everybody. I realized shortly after we were done recording this entire episode that 8 divided by 13 is not, in fact, 2. Believe it or not, I've consulted many math experts, and 8 divided by 13 is sort of closer to 0.60. So the chicken tendies that we had eaten in this episode are actually 60 cents a tender. I'm sorry for this terrible correction, and I hope I can make it up to you all in the future. But in the meantime, here's me and Reed still eating those tenders. So, okay, so it's pretty decent price.
I would actually disagree. A lot of places near South Alabama usually charge about, if I recall correctly, about $1 per wing or per tender.
So this is actually not the cheapest option you could get. Hi again, everybody. Quick side note: it is, in fact, the cheapest option. 0.60. It's pretty cheap.
It is not. I believe Heroes have about, if I recall correctly, about 98 cents per wing or tender.
You know, I'm actually pretty glad that you mentioned wings from other places, Reed, because right here I have 30 wings from Heroes Bar and Grill.
Oh.
But before we eat these delicious wings, let's cut over to my co-host, Grace, who's in the field right now.
Hi, this is Grace Coppinger interviewing a honors college student and asking her for her opinion on how COVID will affect the 2020 school year. Hi, what's your name, grade, and major?
Hi, I'm Julia Nelson. I'm a freshman in mechanical engineering.
And were you worried at all about school and the effects of COVID before coming here?
I was definitely worried. College is a big unknown to begin with, and starting in the middle of a pandemic is definitely unique and scary, but I think that South has handled it really well, and I feel comfortable and pretty safe.
That's awesome. So those fears have been resolved, you think?
I think so. I mean, there's always going to be worry and fear in a pandemic, but so far I feel pretty good.
All right, that's awesome. And what do you have to look forward to in the 2020 year at college?
I'm just looking forward to, meeting new people and finding things that I enjoy doing. I'm in marching band, so, the marching season should be fun and, just kind of exploring what's out there.
Yeah, awesome. And do you have any advice for anyone else in your grade before we sign off?
Any advice? I'm not sure. I need advice myself, so I'm not sure if I have any words of wisdom. I guess just, branch out, try to find people.
Awesome.
Don't be scared to be yourself.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much, Julia.
Thank
All
you.
right. This was Grace interviewing an honors college student about the effects of COVID on her school year. All right. Thank you. Bye.
That sounds great, Grace. And now, let's get back to some delicious hot wings. So the first thing I noticed right off the bat, these have a lot more crunch.
I agree. It has a lot more crunch. I think it's more juicy and more tender.
What's sort of weird for me though is that these are what, medium wings?
Mild.
Okay, maybe that's it. Cause I almost think the Purdue chicken tenders were a bit spicier than these wings.
Yeah, I didn't want to over spice them, so I just went with the nice mild.
So something I was thinking about just comparing these wings to those tenders we just had.
Yeah.
Is that a really nice thing about tenders is you get a lot of chicken, and you get a lot of breading per chicken. But these wings, they're pretty small. They're good, but you don't get that big mouthful like you usually do with a good old tendy.
Yeah, and I can see how that could be a problem. But I feel like these are more tender, more juicy, just more flavor. But also, there are some places that give you less of a meal with tenders as compared to traditional wings.
Another nice thing about wings is you can really order however much you feel like eating at that time. 4 tenders, that's a set amount of chicken. You know exactly what you're going to have, how much leftovers you'll have. But with these, there's a lot of customization. You can customize your chicken here. Get a user-friendly dinner experience. Okay, but here's the kicker. How much did these wings cost?
If I recall correct, each wing is about $1. All right. However, the more you buy in a bulk, the cheaper it is per wing. So I got 30 wings here. That is about $30-ish, $32, I believe.
Just based on these, I think Heroes might have Purdue beat. But let's go to the rankings. I gave Purdue 7 out of 10. This has really good crunch, really good flavor, but they're also smaller. It's not the same experience. A bit messier. I think though, based purely on flavor and price, I'm gonna go 9 out of 10.
I'm gonna have to follow suit. I give it a 9 out of 10 as well, for really all of the reasons he gave.
So this seems like a pretty good place to wrap things up for now. None of the students know what to do during the time of COVID, but we do have some good hot wings. From all of us here at the Honors College podcast, good night and go Jags.